Removing obstacles, exploring the relationships of computer anxiety, computer self-efficacy, and transactional distance in non-traditional graduate distance learners. Obstacles abound for the adult learner. For those adult learners who want more advanced learning, distance education seems like the perfect solution. Online courses are readily available without taking extra time from home. But distance learning is not without its problems. Online classes require some proficiency with computers, skills that might be challenging to older adults who lack confidence in their abilities. Computer self-efficacy is the measure of confidence in one's computer abilities. It is often linked with computer anxiety, the fear of breaking something. Taken together, feelings of low computer self-efficacy and elevated anxiety jeopardize the educational ambitions of the traditional student. The word distance in the phrase distance learning points out a real issue. Online courses are not the same as face-to-face courses. Researchers are increasingly finding the pedagogy for distance education must take into account that potential misunderstandings arise in an education environment in which the instructor and the learner are not in the same location. This situation is known as transactional distance. The combination of transactional distance, computer self-efficacy, and computer anxiety is an important one to address in improving the experience of non-traditional students in online courses. The purposes of this study are to determine if non-traditional graduate students have lower computer self-efficacy than traditional graduate students, and if decreasing transactional distance will improve outcomes and decrease anxiety for non-traditional graduate students. This study addresses these research questions. What is the difference in computer self-efficacy in online graduate courses between traditional and non-traditional adult students? What is the difference in computer anxiety in online graduate courses between traditional and non-traditional adult students? What is the difference in transactional distance in online graduate courses between traditional and non-traditional adult students? And what is the effect of transactional distance on learning outcomes in online graduate courses between traditional and non-traditional adult students? Although online learning is an increasingly important segment of the higher education enrollment landscape, most of the research is devoted to undergraduate learners rather than graduate, and few to none concentrate on non-traditional students. Dropout rates in online courses are worrisome to educators, and several factors may be responsible. Controlling for these factors, specifically computer anxiety, computer self-efficacy, and transactional distance, may help improve the persistence of non-traditional students and help them succeed in their educational goals. Similarities have been noted between undergraduate online learners and non-traditional students. Since studies on graduate students are so few, studies on undergraduate online learners will be used on occasion because of this similarity. Anxiety has been shown to have an inverse influence on computer self-efficacy, meaning those whose anxiety about computers is high will believe their computer skills are lower. Emotional states associated with computer anxiety including frustration, confusion, intimidation, and anger, inhibits learning. This anxiety includes computer, internet, and online course anxiety. Students who drop out of online programs tend to have higher levels of computer anxiety. The very tools that are used to access online education can cause problems for learners based on the level of comfort and their perceptions of their own skills with those tools. Bandura's concept of people's beliefs in their abilities to use computers for performing tasks is known as computer self-efficacy. Studies have shown that lessening computer anxiety improves computer self-efficacy. Some studies have found that males have greater computer self-efficacy than females. Understanding personal characteristics is important in designing effective online courses and supporting students' varying learning preferences. Adding educational activities to online courses that help improve learners' computer self-efficacy can help these students. Moore, the researcher who first identified the concept of transactional distance in online education, defined 3 variables in the interaction of teaching and learning. Structure is the way information is communicated by the instructor. Dialogue refers to a positive interaction valued by both parties and aimed at the improvement of the student's understanding. Learner autonomy is the idea that students, rather than teachers, determine the goals for their education. Studies have shown that decreasing transactional distance decreases computer anxiety. The reduction in anxiety improves computer self-efficacy, which in turn improves performance and learning outcomes such as satisfaction. This study will consist of 123 graduate students in online courses drawn from the population of a certain small private 4-year institution of higher education. Students will be invited by email to participate. The instruments will be sent early in the semester and again near the end of the semester. 4 instruments will be blended together. The first 2 are Bollinger and Halupa's measures of computer anxiety and satisfaction, which asks students to rate their feelings about such questions as, I am satisfied with the quality of interaction between all involved parties, and I am insecure about my computer skills. The third instrument is Howard's computer self-efficacy scale, which includes questions such as, it is easy for me to accomplish my computer goals, and I can remain calm when facing computer difficulties because I can rely on my abilities. Finally, Huang's measure of transactional distance asks students their degree of agreement with statements such as, I have opportunities to communicate with my instructor in real time in this online class, and I understand how to effectively use the technologies required for this online class. Thank you very much for your kind attention.